everyone, if you've been following my channel, you know I've reviewed countless truly wireless Bluetooth earphones, many of which were by the brand ENACFIRE, quite a popular choice on Amazon with thousands of positive reviews. Now this is one of the latest and greatest, the G20 with touch controls. I have already done the unboxing of this particular model on my channel, so definitely go ahead and check it out if you're interested. But in this video, I'll be running through the functionality, the sound quality, and also how it stacks up to the competition. If you have seen my unboxing video, you would have seen the new design of the charging case. While its main purpose of charging up the earbuds as well as facilitating the pairing and unpairing of them remains the same, the huge change here is definitely the design. Similar to the F1s, another one of ENACFIRE's touch-controlled earbuds, the case now features faux leather for the lid and outer design. The seamless piece of faux leather now serves as the hinge for the lid, which is a hit or miss depending on how you feel about it. Some may feel that it makes the design overall more sleek, but on the other hand, it kind of loses the functionality of keeping the lid open when you want it to. Though no matter how you slice it, this is definitely one of the more compact cases ENACFIRE has to date. You can see a quick comparison here with the ever infamous Apple AirPods that I have here. And I do believe that this particular model is trying to compete head-on with the Apple AirPods Pro to some extent. While it's not really trying to compete on price because this is significantly cheaper than the Apple AirPods Pro, the design definitely is quite reminiscent of the Apple AirPods Pro with the new stem design, which previous ENACFIRE earbuds do not have. The improvement here is the microphone, which is now a little bit closer to your mouth, which allows for even better call quality than before, which was already quite good. Something else I noticed with this particular design is that the earbuds sit just a little bit better in my ears. They fit more snugly, which means sound isolation is considerably better. Of course, the highlight of this particular model is the touch controls, and now it has added functionality for controlling volume, which most of the ENACFIRE earbuds before was not able to do, so definitely thank you ENACFIRE for finally listening. The sensitivity of the touch controls are adequate, though you may have to get used to a certain rhythm that you need to touch it so that they register correctly. But overall, I think the touch controls are designed well. They're not too sensitive that a simple brush of your hair will trigger it, and also not too insensitive that you have to be striking the earbuds with a lot of force. Thus far, I have pointed out the key features that have set the G20s apart from its predecessors of the ENACFIRE truly wireless earbuds line. So now I'll just run through the normal operation on using these earbuds, which have remained pretty much the same across any kind of Bluetooth earbuds. And that is, once you remove the earbuds from its case, it will turn on and immediately start the Bluetooth pairing. If it has not paired to a previous device before, simply open up the device that you want to pair with, go to the Bluetooth settings, and select the G20. Once it has paired to your device, it will try to repair to that same device at each time that you take it out of its case. Using both earpieces at the same time will allow you to expand your range of functionality. For phone calls, you can do one tap on either earbud to accept an incoming call, or hold for 2 seconds on either earbud to reject that call. When it comes to media controls, one tap on either of the earbuds will pause or play the music. Triple tapping either of the earbuds will bring up your voice assistant. But where the two earbuds differ in functionality would be the double taps. So the double tapping the right earbud will fast forward one track, double tapping the left earbud will reverse the track, and then holding your right earbud for a couple of seconds will allow you to change the volume up, and doing the same thing for the left earbud will lower the volume down. Now you are able to use these earbuds one at a time if you wanted to keep one ear open or just conserve battery for whatever reason. To do so, all you have to do is only take one earbud out of the case, leave the other one in the case. Because the right earpiece is the dominant earbud when using both earpieces at the same time, if you wanted to use the left earpiece by itself, you need to repair it in the Bluetooth settings of your device, but once it remembers that, you can easily just repair it at any time. When you are using these earphones one at a time, you lose the functionality of the left earpiece, even if you choose to only solely use the left earpiece. Namely, you lose the functionality of reversing tracks and lowering your volume. But that is pretty standard for these types of earbuds. Then once you're done using them, you can simply just need to put them back into the case, which they snap back magnetically into their places, and you can tell when the earbuds are charging with the little LED on each earpiece. And you also can see the current status of the battery life of the case with these LEDs in the front. It's difficult to put an exact number of how long this battery on this case will last for, but the earbuds themselves last a good number of hours, from 5 to 8 hours depending on your volume usage of course, And then the case itself can charge it, I would say, somewhere between 4 to 7 times. When the battery is low on the case, that's when you have to charge the case with a micro USB cable. It's a little bit disappointing that ENACFIRE has not switched over to USB Type-C, but I do anticipate that they will do for their next iteration. Now let's talk about sound quality, because these earbuds are valued anywhere between $40 to $60. Though something to keep in mind is obviously it's not going to sound as good as a wired pair of earbuds at the same price range, but for the price range of a truly wireless Bluetooth earphone, these are just slightly above average in my opinion. It definitely has a very pronounced bass. It may not be fully accurate, but it definitely has a good heavy bass. And thanks to its great sound isolation, you can definitely hear the lower ends much more clearly. But once again, I feel that the mids and the highs are rather muddy. You can definitely hear them, but they're not very detailed. It doesn't have much of a soundstage either, and that's kind of to be expected at this compact size. And personally, I still think that the starting volume of these earpieces are a little bit too loud. Since you can always increase the volume if you think the starting volume is too low, there's no way to actually decrease the volume, of course, if the starting volume is already this high. So to sum things up, I think that the sound quality is still not anything to write home about. But if you're not too particular about the sound of your music and you really like the design, I think that the touch controls are pretty well done. It's great for the price. It is finally the first ENACFIRE pair of earbuds to include volume control. The battery life is good. It hacks in the latest technology like CVC 8.0, Bluetooth 5.0, aptX technology. So this is a pretty future-proof earbud, I would say. If what I said speaks to you, go ahead and check out the product link in the description as usual, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you like what you see.